Hello everyone, how you doing? Now, today I want to ask you a question. Are you drawing enough? Do you ever wonder if you're drawing enough? If all your work and struggle is actually helping you move forward? How much is actually enough? Well, the answer is, and you might not like the answer, is it depends. Depends on your goals, your previous experiences, and how much time you actually have in a day. If you're a hobbyist and you mainly draw for fun, even just 1 hour or 15 minutes a day is more than enough for you. And maybe that's all the time you have for that, and that's totally fine. You don't need to stress about this, you just draw how much you really want and have fun with it. But if you want to get better, you'll have to draw more often. Professionals tend to draw a lot. They can work for about 8 hours a day, most of the days, and just drawing. And sometimes they might just get home and draw some more. But of course, this also depends on the type of person you are. Some people really have a passion for drawing, and even though their job is drawing throughout the day, they'll still draw to relax at the end of the day when they get home. Not all of us are like this. People are different, and of course 8 hours is a number, and if you can work for that long, remember, with breaks, you can't draw 8 hours straight. That's bad for you and for your health. So always take a break at each hour for 10 minutes even, that's enough, and then come back. But of course, each of us has their own pace. So maybe you can just do it for 2 hours and that's fine, or 4. Just pay attention to your own limits, okay? I'm not telling you to get up there and draw 8 hours straight in a day. Look at yourself, see how long you can work, how long you can draw. Also, it depends on how much time do you have in a day, so pay attention to that, set your own limits, and there's no need for you to burn out because you want to get better. If you're going over your limits, if you're just getting tired, you're going to be causing pain to yourself, and you'll notice that your drawings won't be very good either. So set your own pace, set that goal for you. There's no need to get really tired, okay? Now, with that said, not all practice is good practice. It doesn't matter how much you do it if there is no quality to the practice. It's perfectly fine to do some random noodles. It's perfectly fine to do some random doodles if you're looking to just relax a little bit. And I do it sometimes I have just no idea what I want to do, so I open my sketchbook and just start drawing random shapes, random characters. Sometimes at the end I come up with something that I want to draw, others not. Sometimes it's really just to relax, and that's perfectly fine. But if your goal right now is to practice and get better, then you'll have to put in quality practice. So do you want to draw better bodies? Then you'll have to practice anatomy. Do studies of full nude people, take advantage of websites like Corgi's Cafe and Line of Action, there's more around. You can also take your own pictures if you want, and just go through every image that you can find. Start by drawing the shapes and then develop that, and at the end, compare what you did to the original sources. And this goes for everything. If you want to get better at drawing hands, for example, take photos of your own hands and draw them, or grab some resource packs like the ones we have on Gumroad and go through them all. Just make studies of hands until you can't see more hands in front of you. Just fill 2 or 3 spreads of hands in your sketchbook. As long as you're having fun with that and you're not burning out with it, just fill those sketchbook pages. And have fun, find ways to have fun with that. For these studies, I decided to go with different colors, try different colors while coloring them, and I thought that was really fun. And I enjoyed that, exploring the colors, and I wanted to do more and more because of that. So find fun ways to do these practices as well. And another tip I have for you is do not try to learn everything at the same time either. You'll end up wasting more time with this because you're not focused enough. You're learning a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and in the end you won't excel at any of them. I think it is also very overwhelming. You're focusing on so many things at the same time that your brain just can't stop thinking about them and focusing on the task at hand. So take one challenge at a time and master it. Break everything down into steps. If you want to learn character design, for example, you'll want to study drawing the human body, as well as proportions, and later color theory, perspective, drawing outfits, storytelling. There's just so much to learn and you just need to take one thing at a time. Pick one, learn that, enjoy the whole process, have fun, and when you think that's enough, go for the next one, and so on and so on. There's no need for you to stress about the things that you need to learn. Learning and making bad drawings doesn't need to be frustrating, or it doesn't need to make you angry. It's part of the process, so just learn to enjoy that and learn with those mistakes that you make. If you're starting to learn something, it's more than natural that you won't get it right at first. So accept that and enjoy the whole thing. Trust me, it becomes much easier this way. And so the question comes up again. Are you drawing enough? This only depends on your own goals. If you're a hobbyist that is just having fun with drawing and not looking to improve quickly, then you don't need to worry about it. But if you're trying to make this your job, do consider spending several hours a day, if it's possible, doing some quality practice so that you can improve faster. So this is it for this video. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and check out my Gumroad page if you want some references or some prompt lists to help in your own practices. And remember, keep on drawing.